witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today is Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. Hi witches, thank you for being here yet another Monday. Today I have a very fun spell for you. This is gonna be a hex because that's what I share, hexes. And when I say hexes, some people deserve to be hexed. And sometimes hexing someone saves a lot of other people from grief, from misfortune, from abuse, and many other things. Before I go into the spell, I want to say thank you so much for your support, witches. Thank you. Thank you so very much for all your support in my website, whiteravenandwitcheslair.com. There's a lot of new stuff coming up. I'm very excited. I am putting stuff as I go. Trying to put things every day is a lot of work. So this is why I'm a little bit absent from my Facebook page, from posting in there, because most of my time I'm dedicating to the videos or to the website, because I want you guys to have a lot of really cool stuff. So thank you so much. Visit the website, whiteravenandwitcheslair.com. I have a lot of cool stuff in there. I have a lot of awesome things that you can use for your magic. If you have any questions in regards to any of the products in the website, you can email me right there in the website, because you can contact me in the website and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Okay. So the spell that I have for you today is very easy to do. You're going to need only 3 ingredients. And we are going to be using, my beautiful witches, a potato. Now tell me, witch, have you been in that situation in which somebody is abusing their power? Let's say it at work. You have a colleague that is kissing your boss's butt, to say the least, and she has high power at work just simply because she's kissing your boss's butt. Somebody that perhaps is abusing you because it has a position in life that is higher than yours. I'm sorry if you get mad at me for what I'm going to say right now, but sometimes mothers-in-laws, sometimes in-laws, not necessarily mother and father-in-law, but all type of in-laws, just because they're part of the family and you are the new girlfriend, the new wife, or not even you. You've been in the family for a long time, but the in-laws think that they have power over you because they're part of the family. This spell is for you, which is, there's so many people out there that think because they have a specific position at work, or they have a specific position in school, in offices, you name it, they have power over you. And that is not so. When you go to the bank and you need a loan, you think the people of the bank is being extremely arrogant and they think they have power over you and they can stomp all over you. This spell is for you. This spell, which is to minimize your enemy. This spell is to reduce the vitality of your target. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very delicious. And I'm pretty sure that if you're here today, you're justified and you probably need to do this spell. I'm here for it, witches. I don't have any pity towards evildoers. I'm a good person, believe it or not. I'm not living my life abusing others. I definitely do this because I like to protect the underdog, because there's a lot of people out there that is being abused, manipulated, and stepped all over by people of positions of higher status or higher power. If this is something you need, then you have come to the right video. And I'm excited to share this with you. But before we go into the spell, using a potato, this is something that you need to have. Like to make sure you have, a good size, okay? Let's talk a little bit about the potatoes. Okay, so potatoes are a vegetable rich in history, witches. It was first domesticated in Peru between 8,000 and 5,000 BC. That's a very long time ago, witches. And do you know there's actually more than 4,000 different species of potatoes in Peru? You may not know this, but I did live in Peru. And one of the things that I love the most about Peru, among many things, is their potatoes. Oh my God. Do you know what papas a la huancaína are? They're so delicious. And there's so many other things that you can have with potatoes in Peru. Potatoes in Peru are delicious. Potatoes are so important in Peru that there's an Inca goddess of the potato. Her name is Axomama. I'm going to put a picture of all this stuff right here in the screen of this video so you can see. The potato is a member of the nightshade family, sister of the infamous Atropa belladonna, a plant that we have talked about lengthy in here in my most toxic plants in witchcraft. Because a lot of the nightshade plants are extremely deadly. And I suggest for you to watch that video. I'm going to put it somewhere here on the screen about my most toxic plants in witchcraft. A lot of fun, that video. In any case, potato has found its way into magic. So let me tell you a little bit more about the spiritual side of potatoes. The potato's planet is the moon. So the potato is a great vessel to work with the unknown, the deep realms, the subconscious. Perhaps you can even use this as a mind. The element of potato is earth. Of course, she's full of dirt all the time. She almost tastes like dirt. I actually love how potato smells. Therefore, the potato is great in any type of magical workings that pertains to grounding, deep roots, standing firm, and is a potent ally in practices that require stability and strength. According to Scott Cunningham in his Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs, the magical powers of a potato are image magic and healing. I mean, you probably have heard that it is believed that if you carry a potato with you, it can ward you off of a cold, for example. It can cure joint pains, rheumatism, arthritis, and even toothaches. But today we're going to be using the potato as a vessel. We are going to create a puppet with it. And the spell is going to be easy and is intended to minimize, diminish the power of your target. So without further ado, let's get into the spell. Okay, witches, so what are the things that we are going to be needing for this wicked, delicious hex? To manipulate, to control, to reduce your enemy to little nothing. Well, we're going to be using a potato, and make sure that that potato is big enough because we're going to create a puppet with this. The next thing we're going to need is Mullein. I have this in the website, witches. And I find Mullein to be something so fascinating. I always link Mullein to Samhain or Halloween, and to the dead, the spirit world, all that stuff. Love these things. The next thing that you are going to need, which is devil's shoestrings. This is the only one thing that I do not have in the website, but you're going to find this easy online. Devil shoestrings. Next, witches, you're going to need some pins, 9 pins, long pins, okay, witches? So make sure they're long. If you do not have pins, or if you feel better, you can also use nails. That's going to be wicked too with nails. So if you have nails, use nails too. Next, witches, you're going to need a box where you can put your potato. Witches, you're also going to need your magical knife, if you have a magical knife. If you do not have a magical knife, just use any type of knife. I do recommend that you have your own magical tools that you reserve and you only use when you're doing your magic. But a magical knife. And the last thing, I'm going to use this metal skewer because we need something to carve the potato. I mean, if you can use the knife, use the knife, but I'm going to use this metal skewer for carving. So let's get into the spell. So grab your potato and we're going to create eyes in this potato. Okay, I'm going to create one eye in here because that already looks like an eye. Easy. Let's do the other side. Now, witches, when you are doing this, the most important thing is that you are thinking about the person that you are creating right now. So if this is somebody that works with you, then that's the person that you have in your mind. And you are imagining this person's eyes, how they look, etc., etc., etc. All right, witches, now that we have the 2 eyes, we're going to create a nose. Just, a little hole right here where it represents the nose. And look at this potato. This potato almost looks like it has a mouth. I'm going to create the mouth in there. The mouth is not going to be a hole. You're going to do a slit like this. Okay? And there you go. You have the 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth. So far, so very good. This already looks like a face, witches. We're going to turn that potato face down. It looks like it has a butt. This is why I chose this potato. It looks like I have a butt. All right, so let's write in here the name of your target, the name of the person that you want to diminish. All right. Now we have the name in here, which is, make sure that when you're carving this with gusto, which is you're carving this from the deepest confines of your soul and your anger. Okay, this is what you're going to do. Actually, this one that I'm doing for someone, and I'm justified 100%. I'm not even mad. I'm just the right thing to do. As a matter of fact, diminishing this enemy is the right thing to do. All right, so take your box. The first thing that you're going to do with your box, which is we're going to get some of our devil shoestrings. We have our devil shoestrings in here. I'm gonna cut it a little bit. I do want them to all fit properly. All right. Grab your devil shoestrings and line your box, which is something like this. Okay. Now we're gonna get our mullein. Do the same. We're doing a bed in the bottom. The next thing that we're going to do, which is we're going to put your potato, very easy, face down. There you go. Grab your pins and just pierce this potato. Every time you pierce this potato, witches, you are going to be focusing in what you want. You are diminishing your enemy, making this evildoer small. This is a person that is bullying you for whatever reason, based on the position at work, for example, in school, in the family. Not anymore. Right now, it is summer, middle of July. It is hot and the sun is relentless. Put this box outside under the sun and let the sun punish this evildoer until it's no more. As this potato is shrinking, drying, wrinkling, so will your enemy. Let it be under the sun, witch, until it is no more. This is an easy spell, witches, and I hope from the bottom of my heart that this helps you and this assists you with all your needs. From the bottom of my heart, witches, I wish you the best. Thank you so very much for being here with me today. Remember that if you have any questions, you can email me in my website, whiteravenandwitcheslayer.com, and that's where I'll be answering all your questions. Check out the shop, which is a lot of the things that I talk about in my videos are already in the website available for you. Also, witches, I am in Facebook, White Raven and Witches Lair. Witches, I really appreciate you. I'm so grateful to be here every single Monday. I am so grateful of our interactions, our conversations, the things that you awaken in me, and all the inspiration that I get from you guys. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Remember, witches, that you have to study and you have to read and you have to stay so smart, because knowledge is power. And this is what I say in every single video, witches. But above all, with all that knowledge, you must discern and you must stay so very wicked. I'll see you Monday. Bye.